but look at it give it a historical perspective. The historical perspective, Trevor, is that the Kenyan government, even when Moi was president, has been instrumental in bringing a conversation around conflict in the Sudan. In this previously was the Southern Sudan. You remember the pact that led to the creation of Southern Sudan, leaving out the North. Of course, now we see conflict in the North, was as a result of movements in Nairobi. And I think we should see this initial, the beginning of a discussion as the preparation for an engagement between the two sides. We know that a lot of life has been lost in Khartoum since fighting commenced in 2023.
Yeah.
It's been a year, 10 months going on, and there's need to quell the conflict. Claims that over 300,000 people may have died. Many people have died in the Sudan conflict. Now, wading into the second aspect, international agreement, and I think this is, we have EAC on this side. Southern Sudan is a member of EAC. The President Dr. William Ruto is now chair of EAC. We have the Congo conflict boiling right on the other side, with the M23 having gained a lot in Eastern DRC, moving on and seen as stability, causing a lot of instability in the Congo.
Yeah.
I know that we have the Tshisekedi government in Nairobi in the pact that the president is negotiating as chair of EAC. I know that we have the CONCAF, the SADC-backed forces. They lost 13 lives. And I just want to wade into the aspect you've talked about, the implications of these conflicts on our struggle to take over the AUC as chair, and how that wades into the international or the regional questions. Trevor, let me say this. International agreements and arrangements are a function of the treaty, and we have the Vienna Convention Law, the treaties, Article 26, that talks about the binding nature of agreements and treaties. Arrangements and conflicts of this nature can only be settled when governments agree on certain functions, on certain things that must be done. The doctrine, and let me just say this, we are forbid, Pacta sunt servanda, presumes that once parties agree to a position, they will abide by it.
Yeah.
The Congo conflict cost Kenya in the just concluded AUC elections because the solid 14-block SADC vote shifted and went to the Madagascar candidate in the first, second, and third rounds. If you saw the first and second rounds, there was a 10 vote that went, which votes belonged to the Kenyan candidate anyway. But because of the conflict and the death of the 13 soldiers in Eastern Congo, the SADC vote block was largely lost. Remember, President Tshisekedi, at the time of the vote, was in Berlin. He did not come to Addis to vote.
Yeah.
So there's a level to which perhaps you are correct that the manner that we manage conflict in the region affects politics.
Yeah.
It affects geopolitical questions, including leadership or the political vote that we've just had in Addis. And perhaps, and let me say this, that the government is simply beginning to engage the RSF and to get into the conflict in the Sudan, because peace in the region is important for all of us. And the Kenya government is taking a lead, and I think the Minister for Foreign Affairs explained that this is just the beginning of talks.
All right.
Of course, the government has not embraced. Embracing the RSF would be a mistake, a diplomatic mistake.
All right. But Ekuru, have this series of diplomatic blunders cost us the AUC job, even without specifying on this one, because this one happened after the AUC results, but there's been a series of diplomatic blunders. Is this what cost us the AUC position?